rebounded, so they better get on the glass.
Cunningham with the ball. Step back jumper at the buzzer. Beat the buzzer. Khalil Williams saves it. Muhammad to Brown. Rashad Muhammad with a little bit of room, stepping toward the basket. And the tip in good by Cunningham. First points.
So the shooter just had to deliver it. Didn't have to rescue the ball and then turn that into a shot.
Well, there's been 49 total field goal attempts in the first half so far. 23 of the 49 have been from behind the arc. And that wasn't one of them. And Cunningham powers hit points for Cameron Williams. Williams averaging just over 10 a game.
Remember what we discussed in the first half. Very difficult to play from behind against Air Force. Down 9 now, you got to cut into this.
This equals the biggest lead of the game so far for Air Force at 9. Cunningham took the lob, switched hands and scored. Inside to Cunningham. 1-on-1 against Cameron Williams. Now Olszynski comes in defensively, but Cunningham is able to score points for Cameron Williams. Williams averaging just over 10 a game.
Remember what we discussed in the first half. Very difficult to play from behind against Air Force. Down 9 now, you got to cut into this.
This equals the biggest lead of the game so far for Air Force at 9. Cunningham took the lob, switched hands and scored. 6 points for Cunningham.
Alexander comes in and makes his presence known quickly with an offensive rebound, getting the second opportunity here for the Spartans. Brown to the cup.
Khalil Williams striving, finger roll in and out. Cunningham, will it go? He finally is able to knock it in.
Real credit to Dave Wojcik and his coaching staff that even though the team struggled, they've hung right in and now down 3.
Crosses left side for Wilson, crossover dribble, head fake, nowhere to go, so he resets up top to Jalen James. Motions the offense with the left hand, exchanges a couple of moments with Jaleel Williams. Williams to James, bounce pass to Cunningham, tries to face up, pulls away for a 14-foot jump shot on the baseline, right side, good. And that's because the last 2 games, turnovers have been a major problem for them. And it's mostly been on the passing side, just trying to get it into the paint, get it into the low block, as now Chris Cunningham has it into the low block on the right side, turns against his defender, got the lay-in but didn't go down, as now a loose ball comes back out to Chris Cunningham, a tip from Deontay Wilson. He goes around the lane and lays it in off the glass as Jalen James motioning the offense still in the backcourt, standing on the San Jose State logo. 10 seconds on the shot clock, now gets the go-ahead from Coach Wojcik to start the motion in the offense. 7 seconds. And Jalen James crossover, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, off the front of the rim, rebounded by Chris Cunningham, lays it in at the buzzer, and it was the shot clock rather than the game clock, and now the game clock will expire. To Cunningham on the left, and Cunningham back to Jaleel on the right side corner. Delays, crossover dribble between the legs, steps back now off of his dribble looking for some help. And feeds it underneath for Cunningham, motioning Jaleel to cut through the lane, and he does. Now Cunningham face up and turns around, tries to get the floater down, no good. There for the rebound, and a two-handed jam is Cunningham with the foul. For the Spartans, dribbling with the right hand, crosses over against DeSimeon. And now a spin pass underneath to Chris Cunningham, pivots foot, now starts to dribble, backing in against Avila, turns on him, and now throws a jump hook off the glass and down.
That's what Cunningham, they got to feed Cunningham.
Now the Spartans bring it back from left to right. Cunningham exchanges with James on the right side. James crossover dribble, now double team, swings it back for Cunningham. Cunningham for 3, and it's good!
Big man showing you the range from beyond the arc. That's impressive.
Colorado State, they're guarding against Rashad Muhammad, not giving him any space whatsoever. James around another screen from Cunningham, steps away, scoots over to the right side, and now bounces down low to Cunningham. Turn, step, and a hook on its way. Bounces twice on the back side of the rim, but then drops home. Has picked up here in the second half. They lead it 38-37 with 13 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the second. Jalen James working against now Chris Cunningham and Avila were going at it. Lots of contact underneath the hoop. Moving to his right, Chris Cunningham with a reverse lay-in. I was going to say that. Rebounded by DJ Brown. Shovels it over to the left side on the wing. Back to DJ, and they'll cycle it along to Devontae Wilson. He wants to drive, lobs it ahead, and Chris Cunningham didn't know that pass was coming. Instead, he gets back to it, and a baseline jumper from 16 feet away he knocks down. Third personal foul for Nguyen. And at one point or another, I think you're just going to see Pacifica sit back and not try to do too much in terms of physicality. Is now Chris Cunningham being mobbed by two players, turns against one defender and shoots it over. Barking at his offense, moves him to the right side, and now Wilson gets it, hands it right off to Jaleel Williams. Williams back to DJ Brown, looks at the shot clock, has 12 seconds. Chest pass to the left side for Muhammad. Muhammad around to pick, over to the right again, an up fake from Jaleel Williams. Down and low for Chris Cunningham, skying up for the two-handed jam.